Alright guys, so we're headed to go buy this car. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I'm getting it for a deal. It's like a steal, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm driving 5 hours to get it. Got my boy Cully with me, you know what I'm saying?
One eternity later.
Alright guys, so we're almost back home. We have about 45 minutes left. It's been a brutal, very brutal, long 11-hour round trip, but hopefully it was all worth it. I did get this car for a pretty good deal. We'll see, we'll dissect everything. We're almost home, baby. We're almost home. We're almost there. You can step on it all you want, bro. Let's just make it to the city.
I had it in my mind like this.
What? The next day.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was, huh?
Hey guys, it's me again. My name is Shift. Perfect. That's literally what my parents named me. I just bought the cheapest Infiniti 350Z from the Facebook Marketplace. You guys won't believe what I paid for this car. You guys know I would never buy a bullshit DE over the HR. If you own a DE, go outside right now and add a quart of oil before. Here's a little rundown on the car. So this thing has 90,000 actual original miles on it. But of course, it does have a R title / rebuilt / salvage, which is no big deal. At least I don't care. I drove 5.5 hours one way to buy this beautiful piece of swamp and I absolutely love it. We went there, test drove it for about 4 minutes, complained about little blemishes to bring the price down, made the deal happen, and drove it back home with God on our side. Wow! So now that we made it home safe, let's go put this thing on the lift and see what this thing has to offer. But before we do that, I have something to confess to you guys. I'm black.
Get some help.
I know this low mileage 350Z was dirt cheap, but it's an automatic. I have lost my ways. I know we go by Shift Perfect, but now you can call me Shift Automatic. Okay. Psych! Did you really think I would get a car like this in an automatic? Absolutely not. This thing came with a huge... You got this right here? Yeah. It has a beautiful 6-speed gearbox that feels notchy. That feels really good actually. And of course, it has an NRG quick release steering wheel with no airbags in it. Cause who needs airbags, right? Not me. I'm just kidding. Don't be like me. The previous owner of this car bought it with a little front end damage and fixed it up quite well. As you guys can see, it looks spotless. No frame damage, all new front end components, engine bay cleaner than a plate. It looks like it has a bunch of Z1 parts, a bunch of Z1 hoses, Z1 cold air intakes. That's nice. Everything's just been restored almost perfectly. So the guy I bought it from, he said he doesn't know much about the car as far as modifications go. So we kind of have to figure it out on our own, which makes this even more exciting. I can't wait to show you guys how this thing drives. But without further ado, let's put it on the lift and let's go over the car to see what's all been done to it. I feel like Columbus discovering America for the first time. First thing we noticed is this beautiful Tomei exhaust that is going all the way back out. And you know, this is not cheap. As far as like the body itself, it looks like it's in mint condition. I don't see any rust at all. The car looks mint underneath, so that's a good sign. It looks like it has some aftermarket tow arms and traction arms, so that's a plus. I said that like 300 times already. We have some sway bars in the back, aftermarket sway bars, which is also another plus. And then let's take a look at the coilovers here. So as you guys could see, it's sitting on some coilovers, but not just any coilovers. We have some Fortune Autos, which I believe those are expensive. That's another huge plus. No wonder this car handles amazing. This car handles so phenomenally. Is that even a word?
Phenomenal.
Phenomenally?
Phenomenally?
Is that
I think
even a word? Really? So we have the front end sway bar. Everything looks good. Do we have some headers? We have some headers too. It looks like we have some aftermarket headers. I can't find the name brand, but these are definitely not stock headers. So that's another plus. I believe this car is full bolt-on tuned.
ISR.
Oh, it says the brand. Okay, bet. Yeah. Okay, cameraman, I see you, cameraman. So we have some ISR headers as well. It looks like we have an open diff, which kind of sucks, but we can easily fix that. I think I got a great deal, if you ask me. So far, so good. Put him on the camera too. I'm gonna expose it. Oh, this is what I've been hearing, bro. This is what I've been hearing this whole time. Because every time I go over a speed bump, I thought I was scraping the exhaust. But that boy hit its head. Whoever modified this car really knew what they were doing because the suspension setup on it is really dialed in. They got the right parts. If you guys see this video, hit my line. When it comes to buying a new car on the Facebook Marketplace, every single time I feel like Columbus discovering America for the first time. So the more we dig in, the more we find out. Now, as you guys can see, the stock wheels on this car look hideous. It makes me want to throw up. It looks like it's being sucked into the fenders, which is a no-go. Now, thanks to Facebook Marketplace and perfect timing, I picked up some new wheels for this car. I found these gorgeous replica TE37s, aka Avid ones. It came with some decent tires on it. What? Does it look like I have TE37 money? Not yet, but we'll get there eventually. Although these are reps, it will do for now. Plus, they will probably look way better than the stock wheels. Anything but the stock wheels. Let's take out the stock trash and put on some new shoes. Cameraman getting a race today. Cameraman is getting a race today. On today's episode of Shift Perfect, we're doing broke boy activities, buying reps. It's a chemical concoction going on over here. I kind of cleaned it up a little bit. They're looking a lot better than before. I did get the wheels on, but we need some spacers because I don't like this look. Get us a spacer just so we can poke it out some more. Although they look good, we definitely need a spacer.
The next day.
What are you doing? Get out. Get out. He got too much energy. So the wheels are not the perfect size and I was waiting on spacers to get here. I bought 1-inch spacers just so it'll look a lot better and not sucked into the chassis. So we got the spacers. Now we're about to slap them on and finally get these wheels on the damn car. And then we go for a drive. All right guys, so we're just cleaning the hub here. Make sure everything's flat before we put on these beautiful wheel spacers. As you guys can see, I got this from KSP Performance. Amazon, 1-day delivery. But before we do that, we gotta install 2 studs. So, fire boss, get back. Get your ass back. Go. Get out here. We gotta replace the studs that are too long on the other side. Yeah, on
Bro,
the
what the
side.
He's on the camera, bro.
Well, basically, to install some wheel, what were these called? I forgot again.
Spacers.
Wheel spacers, yeah. On the insides, you gotta put about a drop of thread locker so we can make sure that it does not come off.
A few moments later.
Bro, we were putting on the fucking studs without the rotor on, so that's what happened. For if everybody wondering, that's why I pay him $2 an hour, guys.
You're fired.
Tying all these in a star pattern.
Moment of truth, guys. We could even lower it back, bro. It low-key matches with the wrapped roof.
Are you just constantly walking with
Stop it.
Bro, it looks insane. Actually looks insane. Guys, what do you think? Oh. Vamos, get inside. I advise you guys not to do this. We're on a private road. Just stay quiet in the back, okay? Alright guys, so spacer's on, wheels are on. First drive, let's go test it out and see how it drives.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Oh my god! This thing is insane.
This f***ing guy.
Dude, I love this car, bro.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright guys, so we got the wheels on. Now the one thing about this car is the diff. It sucks. It's an open diff. I don't know why, but it is what it is. What I'm gonna be doing is finding a better diff to put on this car, maybe welding it, or maybe getting an LSD. So we're gonna find out here in the next few days, so stay tuned. We're not done transforming this car yet. But in the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, so we can grow the channel and I can pay my mechanic more than $2 an hour. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Long days, dark nights, yeah, I done made a sacrifice.